Whoa, that's loud. We're going to be gaming incredibly soon, folks. We're getting into some of the final rounds. Or the rounds just before some of the final rounds of Old Money Open 2, brought to you by Revival Tournaments. How about all that? This is here to document this epic battle between knexhawk and Ramanuja, a gamer I've never heard of. I'm sure they're excellent. They've made it this far, haven't they? And these matches should be beginning incredibly shortly, folks. We appreciate your patience at this time. I'm on Smog Tours. They're not on Smog Tours. This is going to be a battle happening on the regular Showdown server. And here we go. Game 1. We're here. We are officially on team I fucking love bagels. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a very biased broadcast, folks. knexhawk, active member and participant of the Zet's Cord server, leading with Scarm. Many lead Tyranitar. Several of them, in fact, are mixed. This could be carrying a Fire Blast. Maybe they're posting additional links in places. Okay, perhaps that represents that is a physical Tyranitar not wanting to allow Skarmory too many turns to set up the spikes. I'm clocking that as a Fizztar, folks. And we're going to Snorlax. We're soaking a T-Wave on Snorlax. Nice click from Martian Monkey Man. And they bring in their own Skarmory. Wonder what that click... Maybe just a Body Slam missed out on the chance for a para, and it's Mag. Yeah, that makes sense. Mag alongside Snorlax makes a whole lot of sense, folks. A lot revealed for Nex already. What else would be in the back? It could be Lax alongside Suicune. Could just be a lot of additional physical threats. This is telling me like Weather Clear, Suicune, or like physical threats. knexhawk gets the roll. If there even was one. Unclear what kind of Skarmory that was, of course, folks. So Mag protects. This is a spot with BKC-Tar. I like to focus punch some of the time. Sometimes people like to save the Mag for later. It can get additional value. And that way... Because, you know, if he's going to Earthquake, you could get Skarman. You can get a second spike kind of for free. Mint Yerb is here. Welcome. Whoa. The stream guy is messing up. And it was a Focus Punch. He did decide to click Focus Punch, chunking the Skarmory. Gengar is going to come in on what is likely a second layer. No, it was on a Protect. knexhawk greeds a Protect. Could have gotten a free second spike. And... I mean, if this is Swampert Arrow, and this is just El Clasico. Okay, there is the Swampert. This wasn't played like El Clasico from Martian Monkey Man. From Ramanuja. The Umbreon is very Nexhawkian. Wild Rumpus, welcome. Welcome to the gaming. I always forget when putting on this. I select Pokemon Battle Revolution. What a damn. Never mind. I still thought the Gengar was in front of the Skarm. Pretty easy to click Toxic into a Swampert. We poisoned the Zapdos. Also, Thunderwave Zapdos is not emblematic of El Clasico. So, to me, a little less likely that this is an arrow in the back for Martian Monkey Man, but stranger things have happened. Where's OBS? It was Rain Dance. How about that, folks? Not what I was expecting. But yeah, the Umbreon. So I would be unsurprised to see a Suicune in the back. Wow. Yeah, creating your own rain and then... Okay, Rest Lax. Only Rest and Earthquake revealed. Oh, and of course there's just a Weezing. Of course there's a Weezing to deal with the Fizztar. Yeah, this is a team, man. This is a squad from Nex. I like the Zap coming in on Weezing. Already status can't be wisped. And now we're doubling the T-Tar on a Sludge Bomb. Alright, well, I suppose I fucking love Bagels is the one making progress over a period of time. Dude, why does everything and their mom get to resist poison in this generation? Damn. That's a 2-shot from this range. Misclick. Oh, no. Oh, Nexhawk misclicks Haze. That's highly unfortunate. Okay, you got Scarman on a Protect. Please click Spikes this time. Okay, they did not go Gengar. You only lost 30% of your health. Nice. Is there a Wish user? Does Umbreon have Wish here? Because we're going to need to wish up the Weezing. We're going to need to wake up the Snorlax somehow. We've poisoned the Refresh Swampert in exchange for net 23% of our health. And now we've roared it away with 3 spikes. That's great. Interesting to see how... I keep forgetting the name of this player. Ramanuja? Ramanuja. How are they going to play around the Umbreon? They know the Umbreon's there. That makes clicking Wisp really difficult to do. And of course, there's the Donphan in the back. This is like the most Nexhawk team of all time. HP Rock, yeah. Yeah, you just damn click HP Rock. You just do it. The Gengar's coming in. Now they're clicking Wisp. I think you get the Umbreon in right now, this very turn. Oh no, they're pivoting out the T-Tar. You went to Mag. You went to Mag. I guess it covers T-Bolt and Wisp fairly well. Like, who cares if the Mag gets Wisped? It's done what it needs to do. Okay, the T-Tar's been Wisped. That's massive. You're going to live that. You're going to live that all day. That's excellent progress. Yeah. Yeah, this is phenomenal. This is a fairly free Protect unless you want to Roar. Yeah, you're just going to Protect. Everything's revealed, so you can't deny Focus Punch. Weezing can't even really take another one anymore. Just clicking Toxic. See, I would have roared there, because you have to take this Focus Punch. Now you can Protect. Oh, they're going to go Zap on the Protect. Heads up play. Heads up play. And they say... Oh, well, the T-Tar isn't quite a Spike Sack yet. Very curious to see what they do have in the back here. It is Monopert, BK Tar. They could have just switched around a few things with the Zapdos. Again, this hasn't really been played much like El Clasico for Ramanuja. This Toxic is ticking, and that's actually it for the Zap. Nex is in a great spot, I think. Yeah, you just let the Mag go. What's the game plan for Monopert? Yeah, I guess we're not in Rains. The surf, and it was Arrow. It's El Clasico with Thunderwave Zapdos, maybe in place of Toxic. Also, generally, one is meant to... Oh, and we've roared in the T-Tar. The T-Tar's dead. They could switch out right now, which I think they very much should have. You're not going to get any value off of this, and now the T-Tar's dead. You have an entire Aerodactyl in the back, Ramanuja. That needed to be a Spike Sack. Maybe you're worried about going elsewhere and getting roared back into the T-Tar, but your chosen line, you're never, ever going to be able to actually obtain any value off of the T-Tar. I think against lead Scarm, El Clasico, you're supposed to go Scarm, your own Scarm, turn 1 and just match layers. Just get spikes up, my guy. You could have had 3 spikes. You went Zapdos early to deny spikes. You only have 2 grounded Mon. Who cares if they get spikes? They ended up getting the spikes anyway. Yeah, Mint you're noticing as well. Spike Sack not preserved. And for what? Sadly, for no value. They say when there's an arrow, there's a way, but I don't know that there's a path forward. Game 2 has already begun, folks. We're gonna skip ahead just a little bit because I think we know more or less where this is going. And it's an inevitable forfeit. And we find ourselves in a Game 2 situation. Turn 1. Bagels decides to stay in with the Yama, just gets clocked by HP Fly. Whoa. Calc something. I could be looking at like something that's like completely wrong. I think that's CB. I think that doesn't one-shot unless it's CB, guys. But that could be bad news. Okay, so Mag has happened. We've lost the entire Yama. We've burned a Zapdos, okay. Hopefully this isn't like a Roma Bliss or anything. Own Blissey can easily come in. Is Neolin calling Mag Doll? Just sending the Brick Break down to take an Ice Beam. You could probably live 1 Ice Beam. Down tremendously. I am angry is literally built. Is this like a full sentence? We gotta figure out like the intended sequence meant to... Okay, wonder who's faster. Martian Monkey Man does not want to find out. Nice Dragon Claw mid-ground. Clearly you... Oh, they are gonna go for Brick Break in this spot as well. And now the Blissey is hella low. Yeah, Mag takes a huge Brick Break. And if Nex can keep up the... Oh, went for Fire Blast, missed it. No para. All right, this is fine still. Oh, it's Wish Mence. Claydol. It was Claydol on Nex's side. Maybe there is still a Magdoll or a Mag in the back here as well. This is not looking good for our hero, folks. We could be seeing a Game 3 in mere moments. We're protecting, trying to get us closer to being live, folks. Wished up. Protect on Mag Toxic. Blissey comes in on Thunderbolt. Blissey is getting Toxicked in exchange for T-Waving the Magneton. We're going to go over to Claydol on a T-Bolt. Should be able to spin here. No, going to opt to kill the Magneton instead. Still a long way to go for knexhawk. Large hidden power flying. And we've eliminated the entire Salamence. But is Vaporeon Blissey enough? Yeah, we have to take a whole Toxic just to surf this thing. Thunderwave Blissey, can you fit Aroma? You might need Aroma to get through here. Yeah, the Skarm is getting additional layers. The Zapdos is almost dead. And that crit is actually pretty helpful. Saved you a whole turn of Toxic Chip. You're going to have to go to Blissey, I think. But you're stepping on so many spikes and you can't take 2 T-Bolts. Oh, it's Rest Zap. But in my opinion, they lost their opportunity to kill the Blissey here. That could be a problem. Because most Zapdos, like offensive Zapdos, which this is not, can do around 20% to Blissey. So if they taken the T-Bolt into T-Bolt line, maybe this Zap isn't capable of it. Crit Ice Beam. This is tough. You've been poisoned. It was Aroma. I missed the Aromater. I missed it. Okay. So can you actually go back and forth between these two Pokemon with Wish on Vaporeon and Aroma on Blissey? Can you actually make the progress necessary? Especially against Rest Zap. I think Rest Zap might, like, actually just be able to PP stall you. There's been GGs in the chat. I'm going to try to get caught up in case we are headed to a Game 3. Aromatherapy comes down. Vape has to step on so many damn spikes. It's Sleep Talk. You get Thunderbolted. And this one should be over before long, I imagine. You're getting rest stalled. Ice Beam looking for crits, not finding them. Looks like you did get a crit, but it was too little too late. Wow. That actually kind of almost ended up being somewhat close. Yeah, because you have Ice Beam. You don't even have Seismic Toss. So even if you're faster than opponent Blissey, they come in, they'll be at like 15%, and your Ice Beam is not going to be able to get there. Interesting that they chose to... Well, they didn't choose to do anything. They Thunderbolted. I was like, where did they get this para from? They did not T-Wave. That was game 1. All right, gamers, this is huge. One of these players is going to stay in the winners bracket. This is top 16 winners. It's crazy. Love staying in winners. Love having the losers run in your back pocket. You just have to play so many fewer sets to get a higher placing. I believe in Nex. Staying in with the Hariyama turn 1 versus this Salamence was so bold. That's a good point from Rumpus. If Blissey somehow did find the kill on Rest Zap, then you might have been able to do it. The problem is you don't have Toxic. You don't really have a feasible way to get through enemy Blissey. And if their last is Seismic Toss, there's no way you can match damage. Also, you can't even go for Freeze because, to me, they have to go Blissey first and heal it up. And then if you ever do get the Freeze, they can natural cure it, go to Swampert. Though I guess the Swampert steps on a spike, has to take an Ice Beam. There's a world. There's a world. We don't live in it. Here is game 3. Best of 3, final game. Knexhawk versus Ramanuja. And the attack raise is quite nice to have. But it was Mag. Dawn Fan already revealed on turn 2. That's how you know that this is going to go well. Okay, it goes Metagross instead. We're positioning, folks. We're moving around. If Nex can somehow double in the Mag on the exact turn that Martian Monkey Man tries to get this Skarm in, that could be huge. We avoid the freeze. Crucial. Flanky, welcome. Led Zepp is best 1. I posted me playing on this channel pretty recently. I posted me like beating the second highest player on the ladder. Did you see that vid? Mag fan. So hot right now. Just clicking some HP. Get a Leech Seed going. Sing Blissey from Martian Monkey Man. Unethical behavior. And we are finally here. We're live. We're waiting on the competitors. Feels like games 1 and 2 went so damn fast. We were behind. I was skipping turns to try to catch up. Oh my god, bringing in mag there was scary. What if you had gotten Sung? You're toxicking the Blissey. Okay, so you're forcing him to have to go somewhere else. Surely you have to leave now, though. It's not worth it to get Sung. They're seismic tossing you. This is crazy. This is insane. Like, both of these players are risking so much right now. Finally, something else has to come in. We get a Toxic on Swampert. Martian Monkey Man has brought Mono Refresh Pert this very set. And they're going to click Surf first. Skarm does come in, gets seeded. Is this where they just take their one spike? It's Mag Fan, like you're done. Yeah, you take your spike, get out of here. Do you have a spin blocker in the back? Whoa. What's gonna happen? There's some spoiler text from these guys. Okay. The Gengar is here to prevent spin. T-Tar is here. Oh, Protect Fan trying to scout something. They go Gengar once more. Martian Monkey Man is on top of it right now. They're on top of things. And the Umbreon is back once more. Why does Freeze not synchronize? This game sucks so hard, bro. That's so annoying. That sucks. I hate that. Why would they not allow Freeze to synchronize? It pisses me off that Sleep doesn't work that way. There's no reason Freeze should not synchronize. That Gengar should be frozen right now. So that's what they were talking about, folks. That's why Nex is sad. And kind of a my bad. Not really a my bad for Martian Monkey Man. He acknowledges that his good fortune will likely have a fairly sizable impact on the outcome of the game. We've leech seeded Blissey. I fucking love Bagels running spikeless Mag Fan. And yeah, trying to heal up Umbreon with the leech seed, unable to do so. I'm surprised this isn't a Focus Punch. I am shocked that wasn't a Focus Punch. What do you have to lose clicking Focus Punch? They could go exactly Celebi, I suppose. I don't know if I see the vision behind that Rapid Spin click. Like, them bringing in Gengar is like very, like, incredibly easy to do. Like, I think we have to punch through the Gengar now. Like, that's got to be like a Rock Slide click. Or like an HP Rock a lot of the time. We have Freeze Claws now. Nothing else is able to be frozen at this time. Hidden Power Fire crit. Unlikely to matter unless you get a Thunderbolt crit right now. Isn't even going to go for it, but we get the meta in on the heal. Something has to come in and take damage. Swampert's toxic. It's not going to be net gaining anything. Non-CB damage, but the raise... The raise is nice, folks. The raise is really nice. I am going to adjust this a little bit because it appears the game is over. I don't want to see any spoilers, nor do I want the chat to see any spoilers at this time. That's tough. One of our primary win conditions is already toxic. Martian Monkey Man's team is looking way, way too healthy. And it's HP Fly Gyarados. Could be Adamant Gyarados. Could be doing a big Earthquake here. No, we're just going to go meta on presumably Rock move. Oh, they were going to sack the Swampert. Smart. Well, this should be a pretty free Meteor Mash. But no, we're losing so much health on the Gyarados. I guess Knexhawk was predicting Martian Monkey Man would go elsewhere to try to save the Swampert for later. Oh, rest Gyarados! Rest Dragon Dance Gyarados. That could be a path forward. That could be a way out. Yeah, Heal Bell Celebi does make a lot of sense. Genexus pointed that out mere moments ago in the chat. Okay, Starmie last. This Mag could pressure the Starmie. Are you trading the whole Starmie? He does. He trades the entire Starmie. Uh-oh. I don't know if that was worth it. for Martian Monkey, man. This mag has been putting in work. It was the, it was the mon that Toxic the Swampert. It magged the Skarm and eliminated an entire Starmie. And there's just a forfeit. A forfeit from Martian Monkey, man. And knexhawk stays alive in the winner's bracket and will move on. Turn 48. Hold on. Hold the phones. I can't skip to like a specific turn because this isn't the replay. knexhawk shared this team today in the Zetscord. Hell yeah, you did. Okay, so the Starmie hasn't been revealed yet. knexhawk, yeah, we were highly worried. We're rewatching some of the last few turns because I was wondering if the situation really warranted a forfeit. Yeah, Isnailan. I can't say that word. I was thinking that they would need the Starmie for the Gera as well. I was shocked. Look, I fucking love Bagels. Damn, freaking checks the freaking Starmie. I guess they predicted maybe, like, they're ice beaming there. They click ice beam. All right, they bring in. Why is this going back like 2 full turns? Okay, it's because the Swampert dies on this turn. So the Starmie comes in at the end of this turn. Okay, so I guess they were thinking Thunderbolt would be way too telegraphed because it's incredible into the Gera and you have like a free Donphan switch. And Mag could also, I guess, come in on a Thunderbolt. So they're like, Ice Beam is a better mid-ground. Celebi can also come in on a Thunderbolt. I actually like this team. I really like the team because, like, I mean, that's a lot of, like, in Zet's hyper offense why I threw Jolteon next to a Gyarados. So I had, like, a great pivot. And I could also dissuade people from wanting to click electric moves. You do have a lot of switch-ins for electric moves. So they click Ice Beam, hoping to catch Donphan or Celebi. Lakoot, welcome. I think they thought Surf killed. Yeah, honestly, I would assume that Surf would kill Mag from here. Mag not known for being able to take a ton of hits, and it's down to 60% health. And running Thunderbolt, oh, but we chip heal up to 66. I guess it doesn't, we don't know that it has Thunderbolt. It might not have Thunderbolt. I'm not sure what kind of a Starmie this would be. If it's offensive, I would think that this Surf kills. But it's defensive, I think. Actually, folks, I don't know what kind of mag this is. But my Calc Dex is telling me that defensive Surf should be doing at least 59 to 69%. And it did less than even that. The defensive Starmie in this calc has 40 EVs in special attack, and most of the rest in health and speed. knexhawk, our calcs are not aligned. I don't doubt your calc, but offensive Starmie Surf, man? Doing 57? That doesn't, like, my head calc, my, like, head cannon. Maybe they must have thought that that would kill. But I do think, yeah, losing the Starmie is unacceptable. When there's likely... This is Heal Bell Celebi, right? Can it be Bulky Mag? You have 52 EVs in special defense. Well, I'll tell you what, my calc definitely doesn't think that. My calc thinks you have 0 special defense EVs, that you're fully special attack, fully speed. My calc has no idea what goes on in the inner machinations of a knexhawk team builder and gamer. Yeah, it's a hella bulky mag. I think I probably got mad Umbreon got hacked by a Gar/Starmie one time and made it bulky. Oh, it's Perish Last. Perish Song Last on Celebi. Well, that was a fine job. Even though the Umbreon got completely frozen, and we still are not positioned well to spin this spike, is it really unwinnable? I know you have all 6 Mon left. The Mag is almost dead. The Celebi has a ton of recover. It's Rest Gyarados with Intim for T-Tar. Knexhawk, if you're still with us, to you, is this a premature forfeit or is it effectively over? You do have a lot of resources. I guess it might depend on what the rest of their set is like. Like, is Gengar really unable to carry? The meta is super healthy. This could explode on something. I just think that, like, it's not... I don't know that this was over. Yeah, I do suppose meta should just completely and utterly win. You do have Sing Blissey outs. Have we thought about... We forgot how soon we forget about the Sing Blissey outs. Knexhawk dropping some facts. They did both say GG, by the way, folks. The Metagross does have no switch-ins. You sack something, you get the mag or the meta in safely, you click Meteor Mash. Yeah, bar mash going left, I shouldn't really be able to lose here. And that's kind of my point, is what if it does go left and the Blissey gets a sing off? Or what if you're like, I do not want to risk missing mash and getting sung, and then all of a sudden, like, there's a world where they come back, so I'm exploding, and they hard pivot Gengar, catch the explosion. Like, I don't know. You're in game 3 of winner's bracket of top 16 of a tour. Play to your outs. Good stuff to Knexhawk. Clawing that one back. And the bulky mag, I don't think anybody could have expected that. I think in his heart of hearts, he was like, okay, Surf wins. I'm going to play from there. Let's just surf the damn mag. Losing that Starmie, that was a huge swing. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement here. It was a hacksable situation. If we're in his shoes, we probably play it out. And I would understand the forfeit a little bit more if, like, throughout the set, there was, like, a feeling or a narrative of them getting haxed or getting really unlucky. But they literally froze your Pursuit Umbreon. So, like, this doesn't feel like a frustration forfeit to me. Yeah, play to your outs, get degenerate wins. Well, there you have it, folks. Quick, short stream for you. Like I said, join the Zets Court if you haven't already. Post your tournament sets. I want to do more of these, like, short, quick, hit-and-run streams where we just catch tournament sets happen as they go live, and then I kind of go back to my life. You guys go back to yours. If you miss it, you can check out the stream. It'll be a short VOD. But next... moving on, man. Stoked to watch your next set. Definitely let us know when you're playing next. Knexhawk. And, next, you're too kind. Far too kind. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching. One of the goats of the Zets Court, Knexhawk. Bring it home for all the fans. And a thrilling Game 3 set. I think their next match is like a week from now. It's not one every 2 weeks. Surely they play again next week. And we'll be, barring me being completely unavailable for some unforeseen reason, we will be streaming that as well. So stay tuned. Stick with us, folks. Knexhawk is going to be playing for top 4 in 2 weeks. It will be 2 weeks from now. It's going to be 2 weeks from now, folks. Sub to Tetrafolium. Tetrafolium dropped a pseudo-wudo video earlier today, this very day, that I would highly recommend you check out at this time. A good watch indeed. I'm gonna grab some food. And I gotta tell you guys something. I'm seeing Creed tonight. That's right. 90s, early 2000s butt rock legends, Creed and Zets. What a crossover event it will be. That's all I've got for you. Peace.